Hey guys, keep tinkering again. I've got a new trigger that I wanted to tell you guys about. I wouldn't say this is for everyone by any means, although for people with larger hands, I think you might definitely see some benefit out of this. As you notice, if you compare this to your own guns, this trigger comes a lot further forward. Now this functions exactly the same as my other triggers, my single action only slight curve. The original model is right here. So the only difference in this guy is it comes a lot further forward. I call this the pseudo backstrap because a lot of people like to add distance to the back of this gun. Those with bigger hands, they feel like what happens is when they're gripping the gun, you know, your fingers are coming around, you're almost firing on your second joint or something along those lines, because the stock trigger comes so far back. And if you notice, the distance is really narrow between where your palm rests and where the stock trigger breaks, which is right about here, because it comes almost like flush in there. So my original trigger definitely improves this. It moves it out a little bit, but this trigger actually moves it out further. So I call this the pseudo backstrap trigger just because it does kind of the same thing as a backstrap does, increasing the distance from where your palm, you know, from the backstrap to where the face of the trigger is when it fires. In fact, let me show you here. So when you're pulling this, that's where it stops. So you can kind of compare that to your stock guns, or even the slight, if you have the slight curve model. If you're someone with really long fingers and you feel like you're having to reach quite a ways into the gun to really really fire comfortably, this might be of assistance to you. You might really like this. I like it, and my fingers aren't even that long. My palms are huge, but my fingers are pretty normal length. I enjoy it because I don't have to add anything to the back of the gun that it makes the gun physically bigger, but I still get the benefit of kind of that increased backstrap. And for those of you who have looked for a sleeve for this gun, I know the Hogue one kind of fits and it works okay, but there's not really a good option for adjusting the backstrap to this gun out. So this is kind of my solution to it. I won't say the best solution, but it is my solution to it. You can see also that the face of this is kind of curved, so it's not completely straight like my other ones. I want to do that for the folks that wear gloves and whatnot, so because it does decrease the distance here that you have in front of the trigger. I feel like there's still plenty of distance. My fingers are pretty big, and I can even still put this on with gloves. But if you've got enormous fingers, and as far as enormous around, and you wear big gloves, this might not be the best option for you. But certainly those folks out there who have really long fingers and feel like, you know, they're trying to get up to the second or third knuckle to fire this thing and are just uncomfortable with the distance, this might help you. So I'm going to throw this up on my eBay page. Keep an eye out for other videos from me. I know I haven't put out a lot lately, but I am going to try to get another prototype that I've got in the works up that should be pretty interesting for quite a few people, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.